Wow, it's Monday. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know where you're viewing from, but we're in Maryland and it's the sun is setting. And so we were talking about getting the light of light out of our eyes, but you know what? Um it was a dreary, it was like a halfway dreary day today. But you know what? We've got to pick it up. And I've got to pick it up. I got to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. The energy level is low today. Energy level is low. It was low because guess what? I've been trying to process all these tickets that have been sold and going out the door. It has been like you would think it was Madhouse Eddie's or like the sale of the century. I can't think of what the store was in New York, but it was like Black Friday sale or something.
That didn't
All
have your energy level up, Colette. That should have had your energy level like high, high, high.
yeah, I yes. Okay, wait. So
Yeah.
the brain energy level is high. Okay, but physically I am just like, oh my God, if I I gotta get it going. So I'm glad it's Monday. I'm glad it's cardio Monday because we're gonna get this all action all together for you. But I gotta tell you a couple things. I just told you the ticket sales were ticking up. And I am so grateful to all of you as audience members, all of you who are watching live. I am so grateful to you that you all have made a decision to purchase your ticket for this Women's Leadership Forum because this conference is power packed. And our guest here today, Ewunike, is just, oh my God. You're not going to believe this, but not only is she ever present on our Monday platform, but she is like taking center stage during our break. And you are going to want to be there. Excuse me. You're going to want to be there to participate in her breakout session. Go ahead. Tell them about your breakout session.
Yes, Colette, thank you. It's so great to be here with you this Monday, which is also the first day of March, which is also the beginning of Women's History Month. Like you said, every Monday we meet up. Every first Monday of the month we meet up and we do some cardio. But I am so excited that we have finally come to the month where we're going to have this wonderful conference. And yes, I get to help you all to kick it off on Thursday, March the 18th at 11:50 a.m. I am going to be leading all the participants through a just dynamic activity. You'll be able to go at whatever your fitness level is. If anyone knows how I train, I have a background in personal training. So I'm all about making every single workout accessible to everyone. No matter where your level of fitness is in that moment, you will be able to participate, but you will raise your energy. I'm going to help raise your energy this evening with our activity. And it's going to be just a great way to get up out of your seat if you've been sitting and taking notes and gathering all this information during the first day of the conference, and to get re-energized and get ready for your wonderful keynote speaker who's going to be coming up right after I'm speaking. And who is that, Colette?
That would be April Ryan. Okay, now I must have been all choked up because I couldn't get it together. I couldn't get it all together. Okay, but I'm with you now. Okay, so let me just tell you a little bit about this conference. It starts on March 18th and goes all the way through the 20th. 3-day conference. We're close to the 700 attendee mark. I can't believe it. This is like phenomenal. So what do these people get? You get a 3-day conference. You have a keynote speaker in April Ryan. You have a panel discussion. You have a breakout session that includes Lotus Fitness. Okay, you can see the banner, right? Lotus Fitness. We also have on that very same day 13 workshops, everything from communication all the way through finances, getting a job, how to get a job. We partnered with recruitment agencies that will help you to get a job. And so if you're out of a job and you need one, we ask that you sign up because you'll be able to virtually practice and get past that little first gate by actually virtually interviewing so that we can give the tape to the recruiters who will help match you up with some jobs, right? Day 2, we are graced with Testimony Publishing, Inc. If you desire to learn how to write or get that book that's in your head out on a piece of paper, or you're trying to write a blog, a lot of you are, do they call them bloggists? I don't know. But if you are a blog writer or blogger, okay, then you have that opportunity to get that blog out onto a piece of paper. This is something that you will come to us, you'll be able to write and walk out the door with a product, okay? So some of you have been anxious for that. And then if you're a student, and you want to know about scholarships, you want to know about apprenticeships, you want to know about internships, we've got a session just for you, and that's free. We will be streaming that live on Facebook. So that is a free event in itself. And then that night, let me not get to the night. You went to the internship, you went to the apprenticeship, but you want to know more about selection of careers or processing what's in your brain about how I can move forward in my life, in my career. We've got career coaches that are going to be here for you so you can talk about your career. Now, if you brought the upscale ticket, now I keep saying this, so I'm going to have to change my story because I know that we sold a few of the remaining tickets. Last time I told you there were 5 left. I know that a couple went out of the door. So I don't know exactly that number, but a couple went out of the door. So we have less than 5 VIP tickets left. And guess what? In that VIP event, you'll get a chance to meet Sheila Murphy. If you didn't see our broadcast last Wednesday, you might want to go check us out on either Facebook or YouTube to check out that. Now, talk about energy. I mean, Sheila was in the camera. She was in the camera. She was selling it better than I can sell it. Okay, she is going to be our moderator, and she has a book written about her life. You would want to read that book because it is the most uplifting and beautifully written book about her journey to where she is, this huge immigration attorney who focuses on people around the world. So she's the hype woman. I try to hype her up. I don't do her justice, but you need to be there because she is worth the ticket alone. And we are going to have book club meeting with her at 5:30 on Friday night. So from 5:30 to 6:30, we'll be talking to Sheila. She'll be interviewed by the infamous Maggie Linton. If you don't know her, she's had a Sirius XM book club. And so we're fortunate enough to have her. She's also on our pledge nights. On our pledge nights at MPT. So you want to be there in our happy hour, which is only the first. I don't know why I call it a happy hour, because we're going to be there for 2.5 hours. In the second part of that happy hour, we're going to be cooking. We're going to be dancing with the DJ. We're going to be shopping, and we're going to be, what else are we gonna be? Cooking. Did I say cooking? Mixology, drinking. And when I say drinking, I do mean responsibly. And second, I also am including coffee and tea. So don't get excited, folks out there. We also are going to have a dessert here and many, many, many other things. You have to check us out. And where can you check us out? You can check us out, if I can get this mouse to work. It's on our forwardwlf.org website, or you can follow us through our hashtag, which is forwardwlf. I got through 2. Day 3 is reserved for the entrepreneurs and the business people who want to have a roundtable that is being hosted by M&T Bank. So Deidre Miller of M&T Bank is hosting a roundtable for business entrepreneurs and people who want to delve into the business realm. We're going to be talking about PPE, how to examine your business, what you should know about your business, and how to treat your business going where forward. So I want to welcome all of you here to the Women's Leadership Forum platform. You're asking, who is this crazy lady talking about Women's Leadership Forum? My name is Colette Coakley. I'm the Vice President of Human Resources for Maryland Public Television and also the founder of the Women's Leadership Forum. We are here live to you today. We come to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on this platform, which includes Facebook Live, and it includes YouTube, and we welcome all of the people who are viewing us in this platform. Now, today, I talked about you and Lotus Fitness to say, I'm trying to make this more of one of my favorite days of the month. Because I got to tell you folks, exercising has not been my thing. And I'm trying to make it my thing. Okay. I'm banging on the table. I am trying to make it my thing. Okay. And I need help. I need partners like you. I need partners like the Lotus Fitness Group. And I need encouragement. And so I am welcoming any of you out there who are following us, who are viewing us, to please continue to encourage me because, yeah, I like a hot dog or two, or 3. But I also need to incorporate that exercise in there. I need to do the right thing. And I know in my brain that there is the right thing. Okay, I know there's the wrong thing. I know I have choices, but I'm trying my best to make better choices for me because I'm trying to stick around. This is Women's History Month, okay? And we have to do better. We have to pledge. This is a great month in which we can pledge to do better. We pledged at the beginning of the year to do better, but I'm going to tell you, I didn't make it. I'm going to be honest. I didn't make it. I am trying to reboot in this season. Okay. So 1, happy Women's History Month and Women's Empowerment Month, Women's Encouragement Month to all you women out there. And so I'm going to encourage you as you will encourage me to do better starting in this March. Okay. March is our season for the Women's Leadership Forum. It was chosen for a reason because it's Women's History Month. And this month we are focusing in on our feet. Because we're going to march right into this season to do better. We're going to march right into this season to be a part of the Women's Leadership Forum. And we're going to march right in to doing better. And with that, I had pledged to, you know what? I'm stumbling because I am trying to get all my words together. Ewunike, to do better. Okay. And in that, I am going to rise out of my seat. I am going to move my chair and I am going to march right on into these exercises here that she is going to introduce us to. So I'm going to let you take it away and speak to our audience as I move my seat.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And I love the sentiment and the theme for this month of March, that we are going to use our feet. We are going to put one foot in front of the other, and we are moving ourselves forward here this first day of the month and for the rest of our lives by doing is what we can to empower and better ourselves. And when we do that, Colette, when we take responsibility. I love your t-shirt, by the way. I want one of those.
This is
I love that. I love that shirt.
Of Bella Bling. Bella Bling. So
I love it. Yeah. I love the bling. Yay!
Forward. Okay.
So, hey, here I am just going on around the importance of us taking the responsibility. You and I have talked about this before, how important it is that we are the example in our family for being active and demonstrating that it's important for us to be physically active and how that then trickles into our community. And so here we are again. And I just encourage you, Colette, that you can do this, become more active in your, everyday life by just being mindful of it, as you said that you are, and then putting some action behind that, all right? And it does not have to be for any, prescribed amount of time that we see out there in Instagram or on Facebook that this person did 45 minutes or 60 minutes or whatever. It's what can you do today? And we're gonna go through a, 12, 15 minute movement session. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a movement session with each other. It's like, what can you do today? If it's 5 minutes, if it's 10 minutes, then I encourage you to get up and do that. If it's more than you did yesterday, then good for you, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna go through some activities here together in this movement session where we're working functionally, we're working in a way that will help you in your everyday life. That's my principle foundation of the way I train people, is so that you can be more functional, that you can get more out of life, that you can live better, you can look better, and you can feel better, all right? So we're gonna get started by first connecting with our breath and our movement. So we're gonna bring our feet hip-width distance apart, and we're gonna take the bend at the knees to whatever degree it feels best for you. And I want a huge breath as we come up out of this bent knee or squat position, raising your arms all the way overhead with a deep, deep, deep breath. You're gonna hold this stretch for me. Bring those arms up, nice and active. And we're gonna slowly exhale them all the way down for our count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that already just brings the awareness of our bodies right here in the center. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna do some squats. We're gonna warm up those knees, those hips, those joints. And we're also gonna get into a nice side bend, okay? I'm gonna put 15 seconds on the clock, and we're gonna go through a squat into a side bend. All right, so let's get into whatever the squat works best for you in terms of that range of motion. Give me 1, 2, and 3. So you're gonna go down for your squat, and then you're gonna reach to the side, bringing one arm over and the other arm under. You're gonna get a nice squat. You're gonna get a stretch here, opening up the side of the body. Inhale down, exhale as you come back up from that squat. Inhale as you go over for your side bend. That's already been 20 seconds. I can't do anything here too short with you guys. I really want you to have a great evening and get into this movement. So we'll go for another 10 seconds. You're going at your own pace here. Breathing in through the nose and out, nice and slow here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How'd that feel, Colette?
That felt good. I actually kept that pace. I appreciate that.
And that's what you want. The next one, continuing with our stretching, is gonna hit the lower back. It's gonna hit the glutes, the hamstrings, okay? So I'm gonna ask you to bring your hands up behind the head here. We're gonna just turn it sideways so you can see that we're gonna hinge at the hips. We're gonna come over with a nice flat back, and then we're gonna stand all the way up. And you're gonna keep your knees slightly bent as you lean forward. This is what we call a good morning stretch. And so it's gonna help to wake up those glutes. Let's take it over and stand all the way up. Inhale as you bend forward. Exhale as you stand. And I want for you to focus on bringing yourself to a nice tall standing position. Each time you come up, and squeezing those glutes. So stand up nice and tall, stack the shoulders right over the hips. And as you bend, your knees stay slightly bent. This is not just squat. You're not dropping your hips down like we just did for our first stretch. This is just hinging over the hips. That stretch is happening at the hamstrings, the lower back. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So we're going to continue to stretch. All right. We're going to be going into a forward lunge. Now we're going to hit the front of the legs. And you're going to step forward at whatever distance it feels comfortable for you to balance yourself, okay? So you're going to go down and raise it back up. And I'm going to ask you to bring your arms up with you as you raise up and down as you lower the knee. Inhale as you stretch up. Exhale as you lower yourself down. So let's get 10. Let's bring the knee down and lower the arms. Let's get 9. Good. Let's lift up for 8 and release. So breathe in here as you raise up. 7. Exhale here. Let's get 6. Bringing it down. Up for 5. We want to take the body straight down. Here is 4. That looks good, Colette. I want you to add your breath. Raise it up and breathe in for 3. Good. Take it up nice and tall for 2. Let's get one more together, and we're switching sides. So you're going to change the leg forward.
I feel that one.
You're just coming down at your own pace, and you're going to lower that back knee, front knee, and bring the arms all the way up for 10. Exhale, 9.
Who's out there doing these with me?
Get 8. Yeah, drop some notes here in the chat. 7. Raise it up. Who's doing these lunges? Who's taking in these deep breaths?
Right.
Good. That's the most important thing. 5, that you're breathing. You're in control here of that heart rate. Good. Let's get 3 more together here. Here's 3. Inhale down. Raise it up for 2. Release. We have one last one. Good. And we step together.
Woo.
So, warmed up the quads with those lunges. We warmed up the glutes and the hamstrings, the lower back with that good morning stretch. And then the first one, of course, we got the side bend going on. So we warmed up the side body. And we're ready to go now into a HIIT circuit. I'm going to call it HIIT, high intensity interval training, because you can do it at a really high extreme level if you want to. But then you can also really dial this down. I'm going to show you all the different ways that you can modify and do what's appropriate for you, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is stretch out the inner thighs by going into a lateral lunge. We're moving to the side. We're reaching for the floor. We're going to bring the foot that we move out back in, and we have a front kick. Because what did you say? You said we're going to be marching. We're going to be using our feet. So we're going to be kicking ourselves forward here into march with that front kick, okay? So that's what we're doing on the same leg. We're going to step it out, and we're going to go into that front kick. And we're going to do that for 10 reps on each leg. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Now, you know what we'll do? Instead of me giving you the number of reps and having you go based on my particular count, I want you to go on your time frame, and we'll go for 30 seconds. Let's take it for 30 seconds. Let's do it in 3, 2, and 1. Here in this lateral lunge and this front kick. Lateral lunge, step, and front kick. Here you go. You get the nice stretch here to the leg that you keep planted to that inner thigh, okay? You're getting a nice stretch here to the glutes of the leg that you stand out with, pushing your hips back. Trying to touch the floor as possible. We have 5 more seconds, and we're going to be switching legs. Here in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So Colette, just take a big step to the other side, and now you're going to move here. So go back to your left. Go to your left. And I want to see you move your right leg out this time. Ready? And go. And step. Oh, there we go. Good. Now I see the other side. That looks good. Reach low. Bring that leg up and kick forward. Nice. Take your time. So if you were doing this at a high intensity, high intensity, you can even jump with that kick. I'm going to show you guys a different level here. Or if you want to take the kick out, you just lift the knee. All right?
Okay, I'll do that off camera.
Into one another. There's no need to even lift the knee. Maybe you're just going to step out for that stretch and step it back in. Let's get 5 seconds here. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. How you feel?
I feel like somebody needs to be doing these with me. What's going on out there? What's going on out there?
Let's want some.
Okay, so Alabama Powell said that looks good.
Okay. All right, you got some folks participating with you.
Yeah. I want y'all to let me know. Let's go.
How do you feel? All right, but guess what? We're gonna go into some high knees. All right, I'm really loving your march using our feet. So we're gonna lift the knees. We're gonna be going for 5 high knees, or let's get 6. 3 on each leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 6 jumping jacks. All right, you can do the different versions.
I'm still modified jumping jack.
For your jumping jacks, I know you love jumping jacks. For
no,
your
I don't.
Jumping jacks, you can step out.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. For your high knees, you can lift those knees up, or if you want to run with it, I want to see you run with it. All right. So we've got 30 seconds. We're gonna get 6 and 6. Keep going back and forth between those 2 moves. Let's do this together here, Colette. Let's go here in 3, 2, 1, and give me the high knees first. Good. And then you have your jumping jacks. You have 6 jacks, exactly. Can you do like Colette and tap that foot out? All right. So you got 2 different versions here. This is available for whatever your level of intensity is, whatever your fitness level, wherever you are, you can get it in with us right now.
Woo-wee. Good Lord.
We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull you on stage with me, Colette. You're gonna have to do the workout with me on the 18th. You're a really good model to have up there with me.
Isn't she something, audience member?
All right, so let's check it out. I want another 3rd move here. Is going to be our squat. We have a squat now, which we did in our warm-up, right? Let's push those hips back. But guess what? We're going to add our feet and kick right and left. All right? Kicking our way into march using our feet. Let's do this here together in 3, 2, and 1. Give me a nice deep squat. Forward kick. Right. And left. Yes. Squat.
Okay.
You got it. Right. And left. Keep it going. Squat. Right. Yes. 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 Nice and strong here. We're doing what we can today to take ourselves forward tomorrow. I love it.
You hear everybody? We're going forward.
That's right. We're moving forward. Let's do this together here for 5 more seconds. We have 4, 3, 2, and time.
Woo-hoo.
Nice job.
Look. High five, everybody.
Virtual high fives. So can we do that again? Can we go through those 3 one more time?
Oh, have mercy.
Okay, we can do that. So check it out. We're going to go through them, and we're going to go from one right into the next. I'm going to cue you. You're going to know what's coming up. We're just going to keep it moving, all right? We're going to get this heart rate up before we sit back down and talk about the rest of the conference. Is that a deal? You with me?
Miss Alabama, she always has jokes. She said forward march. Okay.
Yes, right. Okay, here we go. Lateral lunge to your front kick in 3, 2, 1. So let's take it out to the side. And let's kick. Let's drop low and kick. Let's drop. Kick. Inhale as you come to the floor. Exhale as you drive back up, lifting that knee and driving through that heel. Let's get 15 seconds on this leg. Breathe here. Deep breath into the nose. We have 5, 4, 3. We're going to change legs. Get ready. 2 and 1. Take a big step and take it out to the opposite side and kick. Good. Lifting up our left leg this time. Breathe through it. You got it. I love how low you're coming down, Colette.
Yeah.
I'm seeing improvement here in this stretching that you're doing. You're stretching yourself. You're stretching forward here, Colette. I love it. Get 5, 4,
Okay.
3, 2, and 1. So check it out here, team. Here come your high knees, and we're going into your jacks. Ready? Go. You have 6 high knees, 6 jumping jacks. Good. Move those feet. Move them forward. Taking your health forward. Good. 1, 2. Nice, Colette. Come on, we got it. Give me some high knees. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna move and into the front kick. 30 seconds and we're done. Ready? And go. Take it down. Kick. We're changing it up.
Oh.
We have 1 squat, 1 kick, into 1 squat, kick, squat, kick. Good.
Now, if I can do it,
there you go.
I can do it. Somebody can do it.
I like the way you're lifting that knee. I like the way you're using those feet. Give me 5 seconds here. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go. We are kicking in the floor here. First day of March. First day of Women's History Month.
I'm going.
Yes.
I'm going march right on.
March right on it.
March right on this chair right here.
Right on it.
Woo! Let me move on over.
Here.
Okay. Ooh, let me catch my breath. Woo, Lord. They said, what if you can't do squats?
Hey, no problem. No problem. Because it is a deep movement here for the knees. Everybody can probably go into some type of squat because you have to sit in a chair in your car. You know, anytime you come down, you have to squat. I won't be too you guys know what I mean? It's a functional activity. So check it out. Here's a way in which you can squat. You bring your arms out front for balance and you push your hips back. You don't have to go all the way down here to the floor. Bring it to whatever level works for you. A good way to do it is to balance. Hold on to something to help. But because it is such a functional movement, it's something that we should be practicing.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No.
Any other comments? You know I love to talk. What we got?
Miss Alabama said she's trying to kill us. But look, wait a minute. Okay, I'm trying to get my breath. Even in that short period of time, I did feel like I'm glistening because we don't sweat. I glisten. I am glistening. And so in a short period of time, you can get a workout. Yeah. It doesn't have to be all day. You said it earlier in the conversation. It does not have to be all all day. Oh my gosh, Karen Fuller Hardy. I'm so happy to see you on this. I missed you from work, but I'm glad to see that you're on Facebook. Thank you for joining us today. So we're here
I would
with
just like
Lotus.
to say that in 22 years
Well,
being a personal trainer, serving people in my community, helping people to experience the benefits of exercise, I have never lost one person. Nobody's ever died. On my watch, not once. I will make it so that everyone can participate in these activities. These are the movements that, again, help you live your life and live it more fully. So we should not be afraid of them because our body actually was designed to do these movements.
So here's what I want to say. Thank you for being our steady guest host, and
Absolutely, thank you.
Let me get my breath together. And thank you for working us out and getting us all pumped up. This is the purpose, everybody. This is the purpose, because we not only want to get pumped up in our energy level for our health, but we want to get pumped up for the forum too. And this is getting, when I came on, I was coughing. I'm not coughing anymore. Can you see that? I'm not coughing anymore. I got it together. I have a little bit more energy. I'm going to be able to stay up a little while and process these tickets, because that's what I need to do. I got to process the tickets for the Women's Leadership Forum. So I want to thank you, because I know, let me just say, women have double, triple duty.
Yes, we do.
And all of us have additional things that we have to do. So these live events are meant to be short and sweet, to make sure that you get some information that you need to help you through your day, through your week, and through your life. And so we don't mean to be on here like an hour. Sometimes we do make it that long, because the conversation gets to be so good. But we know that Ewunike has additional duties. And so we want to make sure that she meets all her goals, right? So today we're saying bye today.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks on Thursday, the 18th at 11:50 a.m. Join me. We will get energized together.
Yep. So wait a minute. So before you go, I want to say this. You may want to have like a little bit of change of clothing. You're at your home anyway, right? So we as long as you wear red, the color is red. I'm reminding you, ladies, the color is red. And so when you are working out, if you choose to change, because it's going to be a long enough workout that you can glisten and glow, right? So you may want to have some handy clothing and a bottle of water, so that you can get your workout in, in a short period of time. We didn't spend long here, and we're glistening and glowing, and we feel good now that we have completed our workout. So appreciate you here today, giving us all the energy and all the good vibes, right? And we're going to, okay, so Lee said, good to know. How do you gain control of your breathing also?
Oh, that's a great question. And the cueing for the breathing, I usually incorporate that. You always want to take a breath in when you are, in the case of the squats, we're going to breathe in as we go down. You always exhale when you exert the most force in whatever movement. And you probably have to coach yourself around your breathing. It's not something that we think about. We don't think about when we inhale, when we exhale, just naturally as we're moving. But we tend to hold our breath when we get stressed, and if it's uncomfortable, or if it's not, the movement is uncomfortable, or if exercise is not a part of your daily activity or habit, or it's not something you do normally, then you may be a little out of sync with your breathing. So you have to tell yourself, breathe in and exhale. And don't even think about whether or not it's connected to the right movement at first. Just coach yourself on the breathing, and then eventually, especially if we move into lifting up weights. You're going to exhale when you lift those weights, and it is the movement part that you're exerting the most force with. But just coach yourself mentally to just breathe in and breathe out, because otherwise you'll probably tend to hold your breath. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like it now, but I did play sports, right? And so as I played tennis, I would hold, you know how you hear you hear Serena like,
Right.
okay, I could, and nothing would come out. Nothing would come out. And that's because I was holding my breath. I probably would have done better if I helped to exert that, that swing, or getting that breath is important. And so I appreciate like Lee's comment or Lee's question about how do you get that rhythm going correctly. So
you this evening.
Yeah, so I want you to go have mommy duties, and I'm gonna close out here. You be well. I'm gonna stay here and tell people what's coming up next. All right, talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Next time I see you, it'll be at the forum. So
yes, will.
I will meet you at the forum. All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
So for all of those who have stayed with me, I just want to say I love Ewunike. She's going to hate me because I can't get her name right, but I'm going to practice. Practice takes perfect. So I want to tell you what's coming up in the next couple of days. We have on Wednesday, or that says Tuesday. That is not correct. We have on Wednesday, okay? On Wednesday, because I come every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We have on Wednesday from the Department of Labor. They're going to talk to us about their apprenticeship program. And the apprenticeship program is beyond, you may be a high school student. You can be in college, or you could be out, you could have matriculated from all of that. There are employers who welcome you as an apprentice to help you to train to be whatever it is that you want to be. And the Department of Labor is going to guide us through how you can become an apprentice and the advantages of being an apprentice. They have an entire website that allows you to go in on your own to explore the apprenticeship program, and they're going to take us through that program. So we have Gina Best and Erin, can't think of her last name at the moment, but Erin is going to join us, and we're going to talk about the apprenticeship program. Then on Friday, okay, she is back. It will be with Keisha. Keisha is going to talk about self-care. Okay, we've been talking all the time about self-care. What does it mean? How can we do it with ease? Why we should take the time out for it, how it refuels us to do better in our workspace, in our communities, and in our home. And then guess what? We're already in March. And so then it'll be time for the Women's Leadership Forum. I know we have one more week in between. We've got other things to talk about, but I want you all to know that we have quite a few registrants, but some of you all are missing out there, and you're missing out. Write me, let me know that you want to come. And we, in some instances, we're able to help you because we have scholarships. We have things that will help you to get over the hump. Now, let me see. Don't go anywhere, anybody, because here's what I have for you. Today, I'm giving away a fire. What is this? A Fire 7. Alexa, I'm giving away a Fire 7. You hear me? So,
okay. Goodbye for now.
Okay, so Alexa said goodbye for now. And before we say goodbye, I'm going to give the Fire 7 to the first person that places in the chat the name of Ewunike's Ewunike's business. The first person that puts in the chat the name of her business. Now, where can you find that? You can go to our website. Where's the website? The website is forwardwlf.org, or you can search us on the with the hashtag forwardwlf. So I'm giving away the Fire 7. Okay. Don't all go running at once. Now, I want to also encourage you all to continue to mask up. Wash your hands, stay socially distant, because I don't want you to think that this COVID pandemic has gone away. I want you to remain safe so that we all can meet again. While we are going to be virtual for our format this year, my hope is that we will all gather together once again, because we want to see you. We want to see you. And guess what? We have a winner in Karen Fuller Hardy. She took note that it was actually in our live event where you could see what the business was that Ewunike represented. Lotus Fitness. And so I will be happy to drop this off so that Miss Hardy would be able to pick it up. And we hope to see you in our next event, which is on Wednesday with the Department of Labor. So until then, continue to be safe, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you for joining us, audience. You've been great. I love the interaction. Stay with me. Hope to see you soon. Bye.